into Memorial. He picks up Gogo while he's there, and it's a 1v1. It's Secretly versus Wesker. Wesker's at the bottom of the staircase, and he's got a minute to play with. That is a long, long time here, and Secretly knows he's got the diffuser. He can sit patiently in this corner, and Wesker now a little bit unsure. Confident's got him pinned. He does peek around the edge, but Wesker can't make the shots count. Secretly, with 3 kills to end the round, holds his team in it for a tense first defense.
Secretly definitely the MVP of that round. I did not expect that turnabout of affairs. I thought they had a pretty solid attack there. Very strong. They took control of all the spots they needed to. Blackbeard got his tunnels secured. They had their entrance secured up to that wall, and they stopped Bandit from being able to really delay them. But then Bandit coming out with his gun instead of the batteries did some serious damage there, coming into church drop area and just massacring them. Yeah, made a huge difference.
Pushed on in. G-Bots fell for the everything in one place kind of push again, keeping everyone except Blackbeard down that front end. But Blackbeard was taken out from the backside.
And that's the problem with not having it as an actual pinch, right? In that spot, they needed to have control of church if they were going to make that work, and use Blackbeard to help them make that happen, like through those crawl holes that they set up from church in the utility tunnel, for example, and use those against them. But he was still kind of moving up slow, and that's the problem I have with a solo Blackbeard in the utility tunnel. We've seen him generally be too slow to really take a lot of control of that area. As you said, opening the hatch above, key part of that though, and making sure that they can't come back in easily, but he needs to be able to get control of that crawl hole into church, and I think bringing someone with him is the best way to do that. The teams that do, I generally see them do a lot better.
So Wesker was in the middle of reinforcing this first barricaded wall here, and they cancelled it to move to the side. So they still now get the shots in from this goal there, from this armory area, in towards this corridor, should the Thermite try and play in there, which they've also now filled full of barbed wire to help keep them clear. There you go, kill hole's been made as well. But they have the safety of this barricade wall to hide behind if it is required. They also have a castle of themselves, but they are not bringing a rook to the table. They've got smoke instead.
They are setting up their C4 throw hole though, as they are potentially going to want to chuck that C4 over when Thermite tries to do his thing. But they are bringing the Bandit to do the battery too. Typical Buck action here. A lot of this floor being very critical, so a lot of good angles.
But they are not bringing a rook to the table. They've got smoke instead.
They are setting up their C4 throw hole though, as they are potentially going to want to chuck that C4 over when Thermite tries to do his thing. But they are bringing the Bandit to do the battery too. Typical Buck action here. A lot of this floor being very critical, so a lot of good angles.
But they are not bringing a rook to the table. They've got smoke instead.
They are setting up their C4 throw hole though. Potentially going to want to chuck that C4 over when Thermite tries to do his thing. But they are bringing the Bandit to do the battery too. Typical Buck action here. A lot of this floor being very critical, so a lot of good angles.
But they are not bringing a rook to the table. They've got smoke instead.
They are setting up their C4 throw hole though. Potentially going to want to chuck that C4 over when Thermite tries to do his thing. But they are bringing the Bandit to do the battery.
Pressure from this front side from the rest of his team could be devastating for G-Bots.
It's all about the attack on Clubhouse Basement for sure. Although right now they're definitely slowed down quite a bit. Just clearing out all this barbed wire, clearing out this area, securing as much as they can of their sides and back before they push in. And now that push comes.
Smoke grenades going off to cover Secretly's Thermite plant. He will put it down on the wall, and it's going to blow clean open. Lion moves up close though. Look how close he is now. He's got that shotgun in hand, which is why he's there. Despite Capital's asphyxiating bolt going through the hole, it won't touch him as it's deep in. Going to fire another one to the bar though, and that will get Lion easily done. Panari knowing exactly how they're going to play that to cover Secretly's Thermite plant. He will put it down on the wall. Inside the bar is now underneath the table. Lion gets another one. Secretly pushes in, and now he's Goga's going to step out. But a quick crossfire means Goga gets 2 as they line on up. Panari finally falls. Touch him down the staircase comes Snookin, and West is waiting for it, and that will get Lion easily done. Panari knowing exactly how they're going to play that to cover Secretly's Thermite plant. He will put it down on the wall. Inside the bar is now underneath the table. Lion gets another one. Secretly pushes in, now he's Goga's going to step out. But a quick crossfire means Goga gets 2 as they line on up. Panari finally falls. Touch him down the staircase comes Snookin, and West is waiting for it, and that will get Lion easily done. Panari knowing exactly how they're going to play that to cover Secretly's Thermite plant. He will put it down on the wall. Inside the bar is now underneath the table. Lion gets another one. Secretly pushes in, now he's Goga's going to step out. But a quick crossfire means Goga Spice people line on get down. Finally fall. Touch him down the staircase. Comes Snookin and West is waiting for it, but a very aggressive angle. Easily done. Panari knowing exactly how they're going to play that. Cover secret. Thermite planting. Will go down inside the bar. Now underneath the table. Panari gets another one. Secretly pushes in. Now he's Goku's going to step out. The other way. Spice people line on get down. Finally fall. Touch him down the staircase. Comes Snookin and West is waiting for it, but a very aggressive angle. Easily done. Panari knowing exactly how they're going to play that. Cover secret. Thermite planting. Will go down inside the bar. Now underneath the table. Panari gets another one. Secretly pushes in. Now he's Goku's going to step out. The other way. Spice people line on get down. Finally fall. Touch him down the staircase. Comes Snookin and West is waiting for it, but a very aggressive angle. Easily done. Panari knowing exactly how they're going to play that. Cover secret. Thermite planting. Will go down inside the bar. Now underneath the table. Panari gets another one. Secretly pushes in. Now he's Goku's going to step out. The other way. Spice people line on get down. Finally fall. Touch him down the staircase. Comes
long upstairs with Shudex, but he came down at the right time to do some damage, and they managed to pull it off.
Yeah, very nicely played and solid, well thought out attack here. But now, as they are back onto defense, they have to go upstairs into the bar. This is a much tougher affair, especially in this day and age. But let's once again have a look at the change in setups here for the attacking teams. And G-Bots are bringing themselves a Twitch drone to the party, but it doesn't last very long. So, Twitch drone now available in the prep phase. Doesn't become much of a factor here for Euronics. I don't even think it killed a single camera. I believe it spawned over here. Came into strip and yeah, won't have done a single bit of work to that. So a completely wasted Twitch drone.
Yeah, you don't get two regular drones either now. So now he's down to one shock drone left and that's it. So you really got to be smart about how you use the new Twitch.
So Shutex making a couple of holes in towards the B-bomb site with those impact nades and then some shots from his MP5 to make sure the angles are right. Renewals. Jaeger dropping the trophies this mod 2 in. Meanwhile, Panari comes back down the stairs. Extrusion is outside. Kennels, Goga is out there with him, but ESG playing a very central defense here with most of the players around the middle of that bar.
Looks like they could be considering a B push, as they do have Thatcher over there, but then we have a lot of the other people on this side as well. So you might just be up here to clear cash out.
Nothing too serious, and now Sledge just edges across the gap as well. C4 will go up, but nowhere close, but it does give Panari the safety to back away, and the defense have the advantage. Panari realizing that he's got nowhere really to fall back to, so he's actually just going to have to go back and play in the very same spot. But he might catch this grenade to the head first. Goes up, down, and lands above him. Takes a little bit of damage, but nothing serious, and he's still on his feet in the kitchen. He's got about 10 HP left. We'll see what he can do with it in a minute, because this G-bot attack is starting to slow down a little now that they realize they're in a bit of a tough spot.
Snookin's going to make things hard for him with that pulse device as well, just seeing when it's clear to push up the stairs for Valkyrie.
More C4s thrown up, more grenades there, as now Drid is the man pushing down this staircase as he has a little bit more health than the Sledge. He has put his Claymore down elsewhere. I believe that's going to be on the cash window, so no one can flank out from behind them there, but with 50 seconds on the clock, they've got to make a move.
The thing is, you want to keep control of that top floor, and having someone that can help you do that makes a big difference, but it was surprising how long that standoff stood for.
Yeah, and even when it did finally break, Euronics ended up team killing each other.
Yeah.
Back and forth, trying to get that Twitch kill. See now, as they are back onto attack, they're going to be attacking the basement again. G-Bot finally on the board, but they've got to rethink their basement defense because it was picked apart expertly by Euronics last time over. They're running the same operators again. Let's see if they rethink their positioning this time or if they have found the holes in their defense.
Yeah, they're going to have to decide whether or not they want to do that battery juggle, if it's worth it or not. The attackers, though, not bringing the Thatcher, they don't really feel like they need to go with that route. So it's a question of whether or not Blackbeard's going to do his thing in the utility tunnel again and make an impact.